I looked at that picture and I felt like crap. And then I looked at the picture, I'm like, God damn. Hey there, Coach Devin here. I want to talk about something that I struggle with myself personally, and I think a lot of people do out there in reality, and it's the difference between being objective with your body and being subjective with your body. So, to give you an idea, tell a little bit of a story about me. A lot of people will look at me and say, oh, well, you know, you're fit, you're healthy, you take care of yourself, you must be totally happy with the way your body looks. Every day you must get up and be like, yes, I love this, it's great. Many days, 100%. I put in a lot of work and a lot of time to be healthy, to be fit. I want to feel good. So I do put in a lot of time and energy on my body. A lot of days, I feel pretty good about myself. Overall, I feel pretty positive. 90, a lot of days. I don't know if I would put a percentage on it, but I do feel pretty good a lot of the time. Other days, I get up and I say I have my skinny fat days. So I look in the mirror and I'm like, man, I am skinny and fat at the same time. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm skinny and fat at the same time. I know that's ridiculous. Like, if I break it down in my mind, I know that's silly. I'm obviously not skinnier than I was the day before. I'm not fatter than I was the day before. I can't perceptually see that. But it's because probably I had a bad sleep, or I'm, not feeling good, or whatever the thing happens to be that has made me feel that way. Now I feel that way. So I feel skinny and fat at the same time. And it's a terrible feeling. I feel awful. You know what I mean? It's just one of those days you're like, oh, come on. Why am I even working out? Like, I just feel like, I feel crappy. That's the best way to put it. I feel like crap. So what's an interesting thing with that, I find, is I think a lot of people struggle with this. Because I'm a fitness professional. I do this for a living. I help people get fit. I try to help people be positive. I talk to my clients all the time about always see the positive, always see the positive. Talk to my kids about that. Always see the positive of every step on the way, because everything in life is a step along a road to something else. And when you're working towards something, either it's physical fitness or it's something like your job or whatever, you are working towards something. And because you're working toward that thing, enjoy the process. Just because you're not physically where you want to be right now doesn't mean you can't get there. It doesn't mean you can't, cheer for yourself on the positive things. I believe strongly in body positivity. I've had a few people in the past say, because I've said, on this channel that, statistically, unfortunately, it's awful, but unfortunately somebody who, is just skinny, like naturally super skinny, tends to have fewer health problems than somebody who's heavier like me, then that is fat shaming. I don't believe in fat shaming. I don't do fat shaming. I believe in positivity. I've spent 27 years of my life helping people be more fit and helping people be more healthy and feel better about themselves. I believe strongly in that stuff. But you know what? At times I struggle with it myself. It's hard. It can be tough to consistently be positive. So how do you handle that, and how do you do that? Well, one thing I tell clients all the time, and this is my one simple rule on this thing: take before and after pictures. A lot of people don't want to. They say, I don't want to have a before picture. I don't want a picture in general. I don't like the way I look. I'm uncomfortable with the way I look. And you know what? I feel you. It's just like me taking a before picture, or just taking a picture of myself on one of those skinny fat days. I don't want to take a picture on that day. I'm like, I look terrible. I'm just a skinny dude who's fat at the same time. Like, it's awful. Like, the last thing I want to do is take a picture of myself then, because I feel bad about myself and I don't want that. Here's the reason it's important for everybody to have at least one of those pictures along your path. And really, ideally, if you're someone who's working to get more fit, or somebody who has, spent some time getting more fit, take a picture every week. Take a picture every week, shirt off. Take a picture every week. Why is that good? Here's the reason. On those days that you have a skinny fat day like me, where you get up and you're like, I am disgusting. You know what? And we all have had them. I know there's somebody out there right now who's going to be, you're body shaming, you're a terrible person. We've all had those down days, okay? Everybody's had them. It's because subjectively, we're looking at ourselves, so rather subjectively. We look at ourselves based on how we feel, how we are perceiving the world, we don't look at ourselves objectively. And this is where that before picture comes in. Because if you have that before picture, okay, you have that before picture, you pull it up. On those days that you feel overwhelmed and crappy and you're skinny fat or you're whatever, you're just like, man, I feel like I look terrible. This has been a huge waste of time. Pick up your phone, scroll back, put it in a folder somewhere. Look at that first picture. Just look at it honestly, and then look at yourself in the mirror. What will happen is you will suddenly, objectively see yourself differently. Because the picture at the beginning will show you what you really looked like. And the picture in the mirror will show you what you look like now. And they're different. They're very different things. And you need to see that. It's super important. Listen, at times I feel like I need to do that for myself. Because I have those days that I just feel skinny and fat. They're not good days. I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel happy. I feel just down. I'm like, come on, Dev, really? That's what I say to myself. So you need those same things. We all have those days. It's not about shaming anybody. It's about taking yourself and saying, this is what I used to look like. Here it is. This is what I look like now. I have come a long way. I'm doing well. Be positive. Be happy. It's a way to drive positivity to yourself. It's a way to make yourself see that you can do this, that you are gaining ground, you are going in the right direction, you do feel better. You know what? It'll change the entire outlook of your life. I have had numerous clients say to me, I looked at that picture and I felt like crap, and then I looked at the picture, I'm like, God damn, I look pretty good. That's what you need. Because you know what? Down days will turn into more down days if you let them. That's what a vicious cycle becomes. If you're down on yourself, you'll get more down on yourself over time. You don't want that. What you want is to be consistently positive, so turn it into a virtuous cycle. I always like the term virtuous cycle. So look at that picture, see how you are, see that there's going to be changes, you're going in the right direction, and then you know what? Be happy. Just follow it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the process and understand you're going in the right direction. There's always going to be ups and downs. That's the thing about weight loss or getting more fit, or your career, or your relationship. It's not like this. It doesn't go straight up. It does like jagged motion, right? There's always going to be downs, but as long as there's more ups and downs, that's what's important. So be positive about your body. Take that picture. Look at yourself. Understand that in that picture, you're seeing progress. You're seeing yourself going the right way, and that way you can be more positive about yourself. You can be happier with yourself, and you won't have those skinny fat days like me. And nobody wants those. I don't want you to have them. I don't want them. So no one really deserves to have them. You're better than that, so don't do it. If you have comments, questions, things you want me to talk about, write them up down below. Do you have skinny fat days? I don't know. Maybe you have some skinny fat days too, or you have a day that you just feel skinny, or a day that you feel like crap, or, say whatever. What is your day? Comment down below. I'm curious because I know I have skinny fat days. That's the days I have, but what do you have? Hope everybody has an amazing day. Make sure you take that before picture. Don't fight the awesome.